Yo, the driver's test is so nerve-wracking, dude. I remember all these people telling me horror stories. I remember hearing that, like, oh, my kid pulled up to the driver's test, and when the tester person got in the car and my kid stepped on the gas pedal, the seat wasn't clicked in, and the driver ed person slid back one tick, and they canceled it, said unfazed vehicle. And then another person, oh, they did a perfect driving test, but they forgot a turn signal, and now they don't got a license. I think some of that's hype. I don't know. I did have one friend that failed his driver's test 7 times, dude. 7 fails, bro. Never got in the car with him once. Never. And then his 2 best buddies, the day he finally got his license, keep in mind, took this dude 7 tries to get a license. And the day he got it, him and his 2 buddies got in the car to drive to Florida. I ain't getting in that dude's car anywhere. I'd be driving behind him sometimes, just swerving, just like the most dangerous driver of all time. Those friends, not including me, also took a road trip. This one is fucking crazy. They took a road trip out to like Eugene, Oregon to go to like some hippie compound. And there they just proceeded to, like eat the shit out of mushrooms and stuff. But our one friend, Dave, wasn't legally, like, old enough to have, like, it was some weird shit where he wasn't, I don't even know how to word it. He was too young to be living in New York and just be randomly in Eugene, Oregon. And he wanted to stay when the other kids drove back, so he stayed. And then when he was ready to come home, he went to the police. And the police had to organize him to get home. They put him on a bus, some shit like that. I forget. But I remember that being a crazy thing. It was like, whoa, Dave, you're back. How'd you get here? I called the cops and told them I needed a ride home. That guy, Dave, true story, he was too young to, like, the police were responsible for getting him home. Later, that's the guy I've talked about a lot before. That's the guy that nobody wanted to let stay at the party because it was 100% guarantee that if he fell asleep at your party, he pissed. So if he passed out on your couch, you got pissed on your couch. If he fell asleep on your floor, you got pissed on your floor. Every time. Don't have money to travel? Just call the cops. I mean, I guess if you're young enough. I don't remember how that worked. All I know is that he just got brought home. He didn't have to get money. Because I know his parents would have been like, fucking leave him there. The cops called his parents like, yeah, your son's in Oregon. They go, thank God. Leave him. You're the most colorful friends growing up. Most fucked up ones, too. Well, yeah, it's because I was friends with everybody. I always bopped around. I never stuck to a friends group. I would go and I would hang out with all the jocks all the time. Every day I'd become a jock. And then I would go and hang out with all the rednecks every day. And I would buy guns and go hunting. And then I would befriend a bunch of drug-dealing, gun-running gangsters. And I would live in the city. And I would, partake in those sorts of things. I always, that's why I got so many crazy stories, because I went deep. It was almost like my whole life spent an undercover agent move. Right? It's like, oh, yeah, what's Bam's this year? Oh, he's a redneck hunter. Oh, what's Bam's this year? He's like a gangster running guns in the city. Let's go, baby. Send me glass. Secret agent Bams. Secret agent. I actually, because my life has been like that, I really did think, I'm like, you know what? I could probably be like an undercover dick. I could probably be an undercover dick. Based on what I said, I'd be too scared to be an undercover dick. I'd be like, oh, they know, dude. Oh, my God, they definitely know, dude. Oh, God, they know, dude. Oh, they know, dude. And then you're crying. What? Subscribe for more.